How much money do YouTubers really make? It's an important question because according to a recent study, becoming a YouTuber is now considered one of the most desirable jobs in the world. And yet some articles will tell you almost nobody is even making a living from YouTube. But then on the other side, some people talk about normal people becoming millionaires from their videos. So what's the truth? How rich can you get from YouTube? We're answering in this video some ideas on how YouTube ad revenue works, how much money you can make from YouTube, and some other ways some YouTubers profit from their channel, including some monetization tricks you may want to use yourself. For example, we can explain how a video with less than 1,000 views can make more money, and yet another video with 10,000 views can make considerably less money. It's very easy to see one YouTuber having the same amount of views as another channel, making a lot of money, while the other channel is in credit card debt. Some creators seem to have incredibly glamorous, luxurious lifestyles, while others talk about struggling to even pay their bills. Now, their spending habits are obviously a factor in that too, but the truth is that when it comes to making money from YouTube, ad revenue views do not pay equally. Some creators get paid far more for the exact same amount of views. You see, YouTube doesn't set a price for ads. They don't say you'll get X dollars for X views. Instead, every time an ad is displayed on a video, advertisers bid how much they're willing to pay to be in front of that content. Which means that for certain types of videos, advertisers will pay much, much more. Let's take this example of the Graham Stephan YouTube channel and LAHWF YouTube channel. The reason Graham's ad revenue is considerably higher is because he talks about finance and investing, topics which advertisers are willing to pay much more to be in front of. That's typically because if you're selling something finance-related, you often have higher profit margins. And you also know that anyone watching a finance video is very likely to be interested in what you're selling, whereas the other channel was pranks and now vlogs videos. To advertisers, those aren't the types of videos that they want to pay a lot to be in front of. They don't fully know who's going to be watching those types of videos, and they don't really relate very well to any particular products or services. So when it comes to YouTube ad revenue, the riches are in the niches. Certain types of videos are simply much more valuable to advertisers, and so they will earn far more. And if you have your own channel, when you go into YouTube Analytics, you'll be able to see which of your videos advertisers are paying most for by looking at the CPM. This metric tells you how much advertisers pay for every 1,000 monetized views of that video. So hypothetically, a comedy sketch may have a $2 CPM, and a video about insurance could have a $40 CPM. Which means that for every 1,000 views, the insurance video is getting 20 times more money. After 1 million views on both videos, one would have about $2,000 and the other would have $40,000. It does make sense because you can imagine an insurance company would be willing to throw big money to be in front of a video that's about insurance, whereas not many companies are going to throw big money to be in front of a comedy sketch. However, if you are in a niche with a typically low CPM, remember that every video is ranked individually. So if you were making a comedy sketch, if it was a comedy sketch about making money, finance, investing, real estate, business, lawyers, or anything else that advertisers would likely pay more for, you can still get a high RPM because YouTube is looking at the words you say within your video and your title and tags. For example, if we go back to the LAHWF YouTube channel, he said that one of his most profitable videos of all was when he interviewed a day trader. Now he had interviews with far more views, but because day trading and investing are keywords with such high CPMs, he made considerably more money from that video. So if you really wanted to, you could deliberately make content around topics that are known to be more profitable. This means perhaps to sum it up best. You are making $500,000 and you will only get to pay me 30. You're getting 30 grand, I'm getting 1,000. So you're getting paid? But that's not the full picture. Advertisers don't just pay more for certain topics. In a few words, they also pay more depending on who the ad is being shown to. For example, most advertisers will pay considerably more for views from people in first world countries, especially America and the UK, simply because they know people in these countries typically have a higher amount of disposable income to spend on their products and services. After all, it's a bit pointless running an ad for a $500 product in countries where the average citizen could never afford that. In fact, because of the large amount of data Google has on most people, Advertisers can target their ads based on a huge amount of different factors, even things like interests and estimated household income. So the amount a YouTuber earns is not just based on what the video is about, but also who is watching it and how much advertisers are willing to pay to be in front of those types of people. Because advertisers will bid more to be in front of certain demographics and topics, which will drive the CPM up. So the creator earns much more money. And so you can see why a site like Social Blade that tries to estimate YouTube earnings is never going to be accurate. You can see here they're getting the CPM is between $0.25 and $4, which for many channels is incredibly low. And even if it is between that range, there's a big difference between $0.25 and $4 per 1,000 views. So Social Blade can't possibly give you a reliable estimate of ad revenue. But hold up, because this is just the tip of the monetization iceberg. For the richest YouTubers, ad revenue is not how they make most of their money. If you want to make a full-time income from YouTube, ad revenue should never be your main revenue stream. It's too unpredictable, and quite frankly, there are better ways to make more money. Here's what you need to remember. Attention equals money. If you have people's attention, people who are watching your videos and liking your content. And there are countless other ways you can monetize. For example, did you know that one of the richest YouTubers in the world is 9-year-old Ryan Kaji? Some estimate his revenue to be around $30 million a year, but that's not because of ads. It's because he set up other revenue streams through his channel. The duty is anyone can do this, even with a very small audience. And let's start with method 1, affiliate marketing. Even if your channel has 0 subscribers, you can start monetizing right away with affiliate marketing. This is where you partner with businesses who have products or services your audience may like, and you promote them within your videos. You'll get a unique affiliate link which you can put in the description, and every time someone buys through your link, you'll get a commission from the sale. You don't have to deal with making the product, shipping it, managing it, customer support, anything. Just make sure it's a great product you think your audience will genuinely like, and then you can promote it and get commissions on every future sale made through your lead, even months or years later after posting the video. You can find products to promote through affiliate marketplaces like ClickBank, but you can also try reaching out to businesses directly if there's something specific you want to promote. As for how much YouTubers can make with this, it varies wildly. If they're using something like the Amazon Affiliates program, it won't be a lot of money, possibly a few, $100 or a bit more, because they're getting such a tiny percentage of the sale. But if they're promoting something like a digital course or software, it's likely they may be getting 50% or even more of the sale, because the business doesn't have any costs to make more copies. And so there can be affiliate deals out there where YouTubers are getting several $100 per sale, sometimes even more. But now let's look at the second way YouTubers monetize their channels, which is sponsorships. This is where instead of getting a percentage of the sale at affiliate marketing, you get a fixed amount upfront to advertise a product or share this within your videos. Once again, getting sponsors is not just for the big channels. A channel can start getting sponsorship requests even after 1,000 subscribers. Because it's not just about the number of subscribers, it's about how well the sponsored product matches the audience. Of course, there are some brands that seem to dominate sponsorships all across YouTube that you've no doubt heard many creators promoting. But again, remember, you can reach out to any company directly and try to make sponsorship deals. However, I would strongly recommend only promoting sponsors you actually think are good for your audience, because otherwise it will dilute the value of your recommendations. Whereas if you only work with sponsors you know will be worthwhile for your audience, it will mean it's good for them, better results for the sponsor, and therefore even more money and credibility for you. Everyone wins, but let's talk about money. Someone like Mr. Beast will easily be able to negotiate 6-figure sponsorship deals because every video gets so many millions of views. But even at around 10,000 subscribers, you can still be getting sponsors of around $1,000 if you have a highly engaged audience and a sponsor who's a great fit. Don't undersell yourself, though. Always ask for more money up front so you have room to negotiate. And of course, there are several other ways helping YouTubers make money. Like merchandise sales. Many YouTubers create and sell branded merchandise like t-shirts, hats, or phone cases. This allows them to capitalize on their audience's loyalty and create a secondary revenue stream. Digital products. Some creators offer paid digital products like ebooks, online courses, or premium content accessible only to paying subscribers. And for example, MrBeast is already actively diversifying his income streams with MrBeast Burger, which has been incredibly successful, with a large online presence and potential for further expansion, and with Feastables chocolate bars and other products like mobile games. While reaching billionaire status is still uncommon, some great YouTubers like MrBeast are paving the way for a future where creators can leverage their massive online followings to build incredibly successful and lucrative businesses. And the key lies in audience engagement, content diversification, and treating YouTube as a platform to launch a broader brand that extends beyond the platform itself. On a side note, what's the difference between CPM and RPM on YouTube? CPM, cost per mille, the cost per 1,000 ad impressions before YouTube revenue share. It is essentially the cost an advertiser will pay for every 1,000 impressions or views their ad receives on YouTube. RPM, revenue per mille. It represents how much money a YouTuber earned per 1,000 video views. So let us know your thoughts in the comment section on how much money do YouTubers really make? And are YouTubers really the future millionaires and billionaires? Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching and happy YouTuber Day to everyone.